Morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a quick look at our October 18th to October 22nd work week forecast. Looking at a pretty good weather week this week. Going to be mostly dry, although we could have a couple of sprinkles, particularly earlier today, or really any time today. There's a chance of a sprinkle. And then on Friday in the morning, there's going to be a front that moves through Thursday night into Friday morning. They could drop a few sprinkles. It'll be mostly dry, I think, but could drop a few sprinkles. Otherwise, we're going to be dry all week. We'll be cool today, particularly, and a little bit cool tomorrow before we warm up Wednesday and Thursday, particularly as we'll be above average, and then Friday we start to cool back down again. Looks like we'll do that as we head towards the weekend. Let's look at some of the details of what's going on. Here's your radar, and as you can see, we've got a lot of nothing going on across the central part of the country, and after the next today and then particularly tomorrow, this upper level low pressure system, which has been in our area since the front moved through on Saturday evening with all the rain, that will be pulling out and will be in this area of weather for really most of tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and almost into Friday before eventually another front starts to approach us as we head towards Thursday night into Friday morning. In terms of satellite, you can see the same kind of thing. Big area of sunny weather here. And so after today, we're going to see a lot of clouds today because we're still under the influence of this low pressure system. Tomorrow, a few clouds will still be a little bit influenced by this low pressure system, but then we really clear out on Wednesday and Thursday. I think we're pretty much full sun both of those days before this system here, which will kind of redevelop over the central part of the country, starts to approach us Thursday afternoon. We might see some early clouds from it heading into Friday as well. So in terms of what this looks like on the upper level, you can see this is kind of a classic Omega block look. I did do a video on blocks on the Weather Guy Explains. You can look at the playlist Weather Guy Explains if you want to see what an Omega block is. But this is a pretty classic Omega block, which tends to mean that the pattern's moving pretty slowly. We've got this low pressure system across the East Coast, low pressure or upper level low across the West Coast, and a big ridge across the central part of the United States. And when that happens, it means that we have warmer than average temperatures underneath that big ridge, which is what we have. So this is at 850 millibars, which is kind of the mid-level or the low to mid-level of the atmosphere. And you can see that we've got a lot of above average temperatures at that level across the central part of the country, about a lot of some cooler than average temperatures across the East Coast, although not real cool. And then actually this system out west is cooler even still, with some relatively, compared to normal, at least cool weather across the West Coast today. This ridge will head in our direction, and the warmth associated with it will as well, although it will moderate quite a bit. So you can see we get some really warm temperatures here across the upper Midwest and across southern Canada. And that will head in our direction, but it will not be as warm by the time it gets here. We'll be above average, but not that far above average. In terms of the forecast, on Monday, we're looking at a couple of showers, really any time during the day, but I think they'll be brief, and I think probably less, there'll be less of an intensity of those as we head towards later in the afternoon. There will be a bunch of clouds around, but we will see some peaks of sun as well, so it's kind of a mixed bag weather-wise today. We're in the upper 40s, chilly, probably one of our cooler days we've seen so far this year. It's not so much in the morning, or not so much as for low temperatures, but for high temperatures in the afternoon. It'll also be kind of breezy today. Tomorrow will be breezy again. We'll be warmer, almost 10 degrees warmer tomorrow, as we see a lot more sun tomorrow than we did today, and as the low pressure system's influence on our weather starts to really break up. By Wednesday, we're getting kind of mild in the mid 60s. Thursday, we're above average, almost 70 degrees on Thursday, and by Friday, that front does approach us. A couple showers, probably early in the day on those showers, and your high temperatures of the low 60s will probably happen by late morning, and then we'll start to cool off a bit in the afternoon. So in terms of your outdoor activities highlights, today, light jacket, probably a good idea today. It's kind of chilly out there, and it's not really going to move from where it is hardly today as we're going to have all those clouds and showers around. Tomorrow is nice, but a brisk breeze will kind of keep it a little brisk. And then Wednesday and Thursday, nice outdoor days. Friday, that shower early, and then probably drying out as we head towards the latter part of the day. So pretty nice work week. Try to get out there and enjoy, get those things you need to get done for winter, which is slowly getting closer to us, and we're as the pattern changes. And so otherwise, if you have any questions about the weather, you can always reach out to me through social media. And want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here, and I'll be back on Friday with a look at your weekend forecast.